I finally figure out somebody over here is talking. I was talking to gods and angels. Here's talking. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think somebody's talking. Then, oh my gosh, again, I think somebody's talking. Then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I think somewhere around here, somebody keeps talking. Oh, yep, because they're saying we're thinking and talking. Pardon me, a thought, a word. In the power of God, it kind of all seems the same from far away. Because, when you use the power of God, I don't know if this is the same for a psychic. I'd have to talk to my psychic friends, or I'd have to use my powers and be nosy. I don't know. But in the power of God, if you're talking or thinking at home and a God is listening to you from far away, whether you talk or think, it kind of all is the same kind of thing up in their powers. But they were saying something really nice, like I guess you can get water around here, wash off or get water around here. And I looked over and all I saw was an area that looks like a horse's stable. And it looks like hoses you would like water down horses or something. And I thought, well, that's so nice because, a nice shower in the heat is a nice blessing for a lot of people. So, if you guys ever, homeless people, apparently you can get a nice shower right here. Or like get water, maybe have water to drink or have a shower to wash off and get water. It looks like people monitor it. So I don't know how maybe treat it like something where maybe you could borrow a bottle of water out of the hose to wash off with. Because it seems like a monitored thing. It doesn't seem like a shower at the lake or a shower at the beach or something. But apparently, I guess you can get some water if you need to wash off or feel kind of cooled off or washed off. That's a blessing and a miracle. What nice people. But what it made me think of right now was, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. What it made me think of, they're the water to liquor family. I was like, well, that's so nice. What nice people. What sweet people. Oh, nice people, sweet. Oh my gosh, they're the water to liquor one. Inside of that house is the water to liquor one. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to post this. I want to tell you the story about why Jesus made water to wine. Jesus was walking through the area where he grew up, and he wanted to find somebody like precious Joseph. So Jesus was trying to honor his precious, like pretend daddy Joseph, or little adoptive daddy Joseph. And he was trying to find the ultimate man that he would wish would be his daddy, that could raise him and be such a beautiful dream daddy like Joseph. And so he picked the man at the party where Mary said, do what Jesus says. And he went and made water to wine and enjoyed the most beautiful party, and never once told that man that, boy, if I didn't have the precious Joseph, the most beautiful daddy God could find on earth, you'd be the most beautiful man ever known. So this is the water to liquor moment. This man of this house is not only who God would pick as the ultimate daddy, he is the man. Sorry, I got a little skip in my throat. He is the man that the biggest legendary gods would pick as the ultimate father of the ultimate giant. So Jesus was picking who daddy would be so good for daddy spots for a Jesus, or maybe an angel. He'd be the water to liquor. He'd be the best dream daddy of like giants. So maybe a legendary god like Zeus. Like let's say if Zeus was in a bad predicament, then this guy would be the water to liquor. So water to wine is a small, beautiful father, and the blessed remembrance of God that it's hard to find a family chosen by God to raise a Jesus or anyone else, which is why they're so blessed and such a miracle to be like the most chosen family, because it's so hard to take care of a Jesus. When baby Jesus was little, he often couldn't handle the suffering of the earth and more. That's a hard job for Mary and Joseph, to take care of a baby like that. So it's a really big miracle. And they wanted to celebrate it. That was water to wine. Water to liquor is the bigger one. That could be daddy to God or daddy to a big giant. And then there's another one. Water to wine, water to liquor, water to beer. Water to beer is the more daddy types, and not the more father structured types, is the water to beer. And what is the water to gold? Because I mentioned water to gold, but I didn't celebrate telling you guys. Because God is like water, and God is gold, or God is the biggest treasure you can get to. So as soon as I find the water to gold one, this is going to get really exciting. But since they can hear me, hopefully they just decide when to fill a pitcher of water and say, I'm ready for my water to liquor, my queen, my queen, my queen. So let's hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep our finger crossed and hope they get a big pitcher or barrel or anything, fill it with water. My queen, my queen, my queen, and ask for their water to liquor moment. And I will tell all of you guys if they do. Because that one spiritual moment is in the honor of the gods. And so when that man allowed Jesus to turn water to wine at the party, he was activating a choice. That choice made monumental miracles for fathers into the future. So if this man does it, he makes miracles for fathers into the future. Pretty cool, huh? Were the wives the same as the husbands? Not exactly. So during water to wine, the wife was a little not as perfect as a Mary thing, but pretty decent, but not as perfect water walking as a Mary. Mary was just so good and so in love with God, and just so in love with God and so good, which was good. She needed a lot of patience for poor Jesus, who could not handle the suffering of suffering. You got to have an extra overloadedly patient lady for that. And it gets worse if you were the mother of God. So with the lady from the water to liquor over there, she's a pretty hardcore badass lady, but like, I don't know. It might shake or break her a little bit to raise God. Maybe not totally at that level. But it would still be nice to watch them get their miracle. Because, of course, I'm a dead God. I don't have to be nearby to work a miracle. And I haven't mentioned that either. If you get a miracle from an angel, they have to kind of be right near you. Their powers don't work that far away. If it's Jesus, he can help you with a miracle, but not really far away. So Jesus can help you with a miracle, but he has to be kind of in a certain distance. So my queen, you can ask just to know that in case you ever need a miracle or want one right away, you kind of would know if you're in the emergency room how far away Jesus is and how much. He probably is going to send Zeus or somebody else till he could get closer to you. And then God can do a pretty good vicinity, but still, it's a vicinity. So only when you get to the gods way, way, way at the top. So only the gods who like created everything can kind of zip that fast and push their powers that big from that far away that fast. And it's good to learn the ins and outs of what gods and the power of God can do, because when you need it, you need to understand like how to do things right. Just like I teach you guys when you are in an emergency, just my queen, I'm in an emergency, because you want every god to know, right? So that way too, you kind of know which gods could help you the fastest or the best based on how far away they are or where they're at. So I just thought I'd tell you guys this story.